Hey guys, and welcome back to Marty's Kitchen Cafe in association with J.C. Gallacher's Ebooks and Coffee YouTube channel. We'll be discussing coffee and ebooks. Have a sip. Oh boy, that is delicious. If you've watched my other videos, you'll know I love to talk about coffee and ebooks. I got some coffee here. I got my little espresso pot. I got my coffee on the go. There it is. Hey, but I'm not getting paid for this. That's all free advertising, folks. What have I got to talk to you about today? Oh, first of all, you've noticed the hat, huh? You noticed the hat? This hat belonged to no less a famous personage than Morris Gibb of the Bee Gees. Yeah, you know the Bee Gees? We're children of the world, watching every day go by. Well, that's a poor impersonation, but I love the Bee Gees personally. Fantastic songwriters, great music, and it's timeless classics. It'll never fade. So, Bee Gees, thank you for all the fantastic music you've provided us with over the years. I remember being brought up on Massachusetts, Words, all the early Bee Gees stuff. I remember when the John Travolta movie came out, we had Jive Talkin' and Nights on Broadway, and just countless good quality songs. So I'm not dissing the Bee Gees. I love the Bee Gees. And that's why I want to talk about this hat. Believe it or not, in America, I saw the Bee Gees live one evening. I went to a concert with the Bee Gees, and Morris, who wears this, if you check him out in his videos, you'll see he always wears these little hats, you know, and he actually took his hat off and flung it into the audience, and everybody erupted and went, well, he actually exposed his bald head and took the hat off and flung it in. Guess who got it? Yeah, the guy next to me. This one's a fake. I'm just kidding you. Hey, I'm not getting paid for this to give them free publicity. No. Well, it is free publicity. I'm not getting paid. So anyway, this is my Morris Gibbs look-alike hat. I think I look quite like him, don't you? I'm thin. I don't have a beard. I've got the mustache, but I don't have a little beard. And I can sing falsetto. Oh, that's enough of that. Anyway, I'm not here to sing Bee Gees to you. I'm here to talk about ebooks. Get them on here, on this little thing here. You can get hundreds, thousands on these things. Ebooks. That's what we're talking about, guys. We're talking Kindle. We're talking Nook. We're talking Kobo. We're talking mobile phones. We're talking ebooks here. Books you can take anywhere, you can read anytime, and you don't need to be built like Arnold Schwarzenegger to carry around 2 bloody heavy suitcases full of books on holidays. You just take this little thing here. Now, the next story I want to tell you about is a horror book. I don't know about you, I love horror books, I really do. Just hold on, I'm going to have another sip of Java. Join me. Hits the spot, man, just hits the spot. I want to talk to you this morning about an ebook which is available on Amazon.co.uk, and Amazon.com in Kindle format. But hey, I don't get paid for this. Anyhow, there's a fantastic horror book. It's called Fresh Meat. Yeah, you heard it. Fresh meat. Something that you buy out of your local butcher shop every day. Fresh meat. Now, it's got nothing to do with the TV series Fresh Meat. It's simply a collection of uncensored, in-your-face, adult horror. It's by a new horror meister known as Bloodheart. Yeah, you heard it. Bloodheart. As in boom, 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 boom. Your heart. Bloodheart. This guy has written an amazingly macabre collection of ghoulish tales to chill your blood. I want to tell you about some of the tales. I read it myself. I give it 9 out of 10. Why didn't I give it 10 out of 10? Well, I felt 9 was okay. And if I give it 10 out of 10, where does he go next? He can't go any more than 10, so I give it 9. It's a fantastic read. It's got lots of chilling stories. It's got things I love about it. All of the stories seem to feature gadgets. And I love gadgets. One of them is about a mobile phone. It's called GR8. You know that text speak when people shorten the words on a text message and they'll say GR8, GR8, rate? Well, that's a story called the GR8, Great GR8. It's about a guy who is a techno freak like myself. He loves gadgets and stuff like that. And he's into the latest mobile phones. And he goes out and he buys himself the latest iPhone. Yeah, you know those iPhones, always on TV. Hey, I'm not getting paid for this. It's all free advertising, folks. So anyway, he gets his iPhone. And he goes home and switches it on and has a little fiddle about. And he discovers that somebody starts talking to him and he thinks it's a joke by his friends and something like that, but it turns out to be a demon in the phone. His phone has an actual female demon. Now, I don't know if you know about anything about demon sexology or whatever, or, you know, gender and all that stuff, but there is a female demon that sleeps with men. And it's called a succubus. A succubus. And these succubuses are said to come into men while they're asleep and have sex with them. Hey, nobody told me. I'm still celibate. And if I get the right offer, believe you me, I'll celibate. Anyway, this guy starts to find out that this demon fancies him. You know, she's attracted to him, but he has a girlfriend. Obstacle number 1. He's got a girlfriend, a real flesh and blood girlfriend. The demon soon fixes it so that he don't got no girlfriend no more. Oh, enough of that stuff. Anyway, this demon seems to take over this guy and get into his head, get into his life. And before he knows it, she's controlling him. Well, guys, there ain't nothing worse than a controlling dame. There is nothing like a dame. Whoa! My chair is going. There ain't nothing worse than a controlling dame. And demons ain't no different. This demon Dane controls every aspect of his life. And as you know, guys, there's never anything good can come out of a control freak who controls you. So if you're in a controlling relationship, be it with a man or a woman, get out of there! Get out of there as fast as you can. Get out! So that's just one story. There's another story about a young guy. It's taken from a Porcupine Tree song. Now, if any of you know Porcupine Tree, they are a UK British prog rock band, I think. And they have a song called Blackest Eyes. And Blackest Eyes is the story of a young guy who gets given a gas mask. You know those old World War II gas masks? And he has a big brother who brings home a World War II gas mask. And it frightens him. He doesn't like it. He won't look at it. He won't touch it. He puts it under the bed. And he won't take it out. But one day, curiosity gets the better of him. And then you know what they say about curiosity, folks. Curiosity killed the cat. He takes out the mask and he puts it on. And that, my friends, is the moment that changes everything. Because then he realizes he has immunity. He has an alter ego. He has an other self. And he can act out all his fantasies with the mask on. Because the mask becomes somebody else. So that's that story. I don't want to spoil it, but he's only a kid, and he's not the kind of kid that you would like, trust me, when he has that mask on. There's another story in it. It's called The Cave. Apparently the author went on holiday to France, to a place called Royan. And on this beach, the author tells you, well, that's one thing, the author tells you all these little anecdotes at the start of every story. Short anecdotes, you know. And he talks about being in France and describes this fantastic beach with huge steps, stone steps leading down to the beach from the town above, street above. And he talks about this cave. Excuse me. He talks about this cave. And the story is called The Cave. Now, what's in that cave? Who goes into the cave? Who comes out of the cave? That's just one of the stories. There are lots of fantastically horrible, creepy, flesh-curdling stories in that book. It's the kind of book you want to read on your way home or in the back of the hearse or sitting in a graveyard at midnight with a torch. Don't read alone. Pick a friend. So get your butt over to amazon.co.uk.com and get yourself a hold of this fantastic ebook. It's called Fresh Meat, and it's by Bloodheart. And I'll give you the link on the description of the channel below. This is Marty Java saying goodbye, and I'll see you for the next video. And remember, no matter how much life sucks, it's fantastic!